Hey there, Taurus. Okay, we're going to talk about Jupiter. So Jupiter's in your 8th house, and we are looking at the natural house system. So anything you have in Taurus, put in the first house. Just imagine all of the first house of a horoscope is Taurus, okay? And then put the rest of the signs all around the wheel in order, okay? This is the sort of the derivative house system is what we're playing around with right now, all right? So if we put Taurus in the first house, Taurus suns, that means every Taurus sun is experiencing, just from the sun's perspective, Jupiter in Sagittarius as though it's over in the 8th house. Okay, so Jupiter was in Scorpio, so was opposing you guys recently in that 7th house, relationships. A lot of the Tauruses that I know were dealing with breakups or relationship issues with almost like other people's messy material, jealousies, or other people's drama, other people's deeply buried emotional secrets or just junk. And the Taurus is having to kind of be Taurus and work with them and work through it. And am I going to stay steady in this? What's my truth? Where are my boundaries? How much do I really want to just stay safe and secure? How much shit am I willing to put up with, you know, to stay feeling secure? And where's my line? Okay, so now that Jupiter's in the 8th, we have themes that are bleeding over. So like, let's say you went through a divorce or a breakup. There's money themes, perhaps, like assets and whatnot, some shifting in that area. But it could be things like you get qualified for a loan. You know, Jupiter like gives you things. And 8th house does have to do with like loans, investments, money that's shared, but where there's almost like an obligation, okay? So it makes me think of the devil card in the tarot, sort of in a way, like a good version of it, I guess. When you take out debt, it gives you the opportunity to get something. You get a possession, but you also have to give back the money at some point, plus interest. So there's a price to pay. And that is the Taurus theme right now. And you guys, if you've had issues with your cars, if you've had issues with possessions breaking, bingo, that's you're learning about. Is it really worth it? Is it worth it to take out debt to have a thing? Like, does this thing really bring into my life what I'm thinking it's going to bring? Like, if you own property, if you own land, if you own real estate, any of that stuff. I'm not saying don't stress out or worry that like things are going to, like your house is going to implode or something. It's not like that. It's more like little annoying, pestery details that you have to bother with, you know? So to me, it feels like it's just frittering away your time, and you have to kind of go, okay, you know what? Is this really giving me security? I mean, it's great, it's nice having this stuff, but is this really what I'm really wanting? So really double think any investments or any loans or debt that you sort of commit yourself to during this year, because you'll have opportunities. That's the big main theme, I feel like. I also feel like, where do you get stuck in your life being okay with, we all do it, most of us, I think, I'm going to trade a little of my freedom just to feel safe. So a lot of people will do that. They'll get into relationships, right? And a lot of people do. They'll take a job that they don't really love, but it pays really well. And there's a moment in time where you kind of go, wait a second, I am selling, literally, hours of my precious life. I'm trading that for this abstract currency thing that I can buy stuff with. And what is that stuff bringing into my life that's more important than the life itself, the hours, the time that I just traded it for? So Taurus is really, I think, getting clearer with that. The other thing that's really cool about Taurus as a spiritual archetype, you guys are here. You're here in the world of form. You guys are the ones that are like portals in a way for the rest of us, to help us learn and to be enlightened through experiencing our bodies, through music or through food or through the exchange of like services. You know, a lot of hairdressers and massage artists, massage therapists, or artists or musicians, you know, are Taurus, because it's like you guys know how to manipulate and move, to utilize the world around you and to change it into something different, in order as like a gift. Okay, and that is the Taurus gift, and through that you can create beauty, which, by the way, beauty is, I think beauty, the experience of awe, when you have a moment of awe and beauty, you know, That's transcendent, and that experience can be absolutely felt through the works of a Taurian's hands. You know, like Taurus has that ability to create and to get someone here now in the present moment. Like, I was dating a Taurus for a while, and if he's watching this, he's an awesome guy, and he's like a triple Taurus. He taught me a lot about Taurus. I'd never dated a Taurus, and I actually literally wrote on a piece of paper, I'd love to meet a Taurus, a really cool Taurus guy to date, to get to know this archetype better. And I meet a new moon Taurus, and he's a second house Aries rising, new moon Taurus, so very Taurusy. Such a cool guy, and taught me so much about. He helped me a lot actually with my finances, like helped me with a few things that I just needed, that I was afraid of. And he was just like, well, just everyone has it. Everyone has these problems. Just do it. And he was very matter of fact, practical, down to earth, and it took the fear part out because I have Pluto in my second. So for me, like money stuff is tied to deeper things. So anyway, Tauruses, you guys have this ability to help the rest of us manage and maneuver through the world in a way that's more, it's more simple. You know, my daughter's a Taurus, and one of my favorite things is just to hang out with her, just sit with her in her energy, and she's got this like smile. She always smiles and dimple, and she's just like, I don't know, her Taurian energy is just very specific. You know, when you feel it, it just feels healthy. You know, healthy Taurian energy. And she'll like tickle my back and that kind of thing. And so those moments, how you guys almost open up, you can like open up this little like moment in space-time with your gravity, where we can sit with you and like experience you, or experience a concert together, or music, or like just being in the moment and being in our bodies and being in a space where it feels like we're safe. That's the gift a lot of times. And then it can allow us as well to have those transcendent experiences, you know, when we're in that space of safety, which is pretty cool. Okay, I think that's about it for Taurus as far as, you know, there's a lot more coming for you guys with Uranus moving into Taurus, but I think I'll leave it at this for right now. And I know this is much shorter than the Aries. The Aries video was longer because Aries, there's a bit more happening with these guys because Uranus is leaving them. And I have a lot to say about you guys, but it's going to tie into a video I'm going to be doing about Uranus. So I'm going to save it for that video. Okay? All right. Thanks, guys.